The jab is considered the most important punch in boxing. It sets up combinations and a crucial part of a boxer's defense. Different types of jabs exist, but they share the same idea and purpose. The execution varies from each fighter, but in this presentation, we will focus on just one man. Welcome to Complex Boxing. Sweet Science Explained. Golovkin's jab is a stiff jab with power behind it coming from his weight and forward momentum. Here, Lemieux steps in with a jab. Golovkin meets him with a stiff jab, extending his lead arm while sliding his lead foot forward, followed by a step of his trailing foot. Golovkin is a downright counterpuncher with great defense. Here, he uses his rear hand as an anticipatory defense tool to parry or block Lemieux's jab. His proactive defense allows him to block and counter Lemieux's jab simultaneously with impeccable timing. Here, Golovkin leans forward, offering Lemieux his head as a tempting target to draw a jab where he can counter. Triple G uses his jab to counter before the opponent's punch, and during the opponent's punch. Ending a combination or attack with a jab is a smart way to deter return fire. Here, Golovkin consciously ends his combination with a jab to keep the opponent at bay and re-establish the distance. Lemieux sets up his big right hand by doubling or tripling his jab. Doing this gives him a safer path to get inside the punching range, since the opponent is forced to go on the defensive. But for the most part, Golovkin sees the jabs as nothing but decoys for the big shot. Golovkin denies Lemieux from launching his right hand by countering him with a jab while stepping back. Lemieux needs the jab to get in the pocket and fire his shots off. But Golovkin effectively took his jab away by masterfully jabbing and countering him. To advance or to retreat, Golovkin filled Lemieux with uncertainties. Lemieux takes a step back, weary of all the counters he received, doubting he can land something significant without getting jabbed in the face. Golovkin uses his jab to set up his power punches and go full ballistic on his opponents. Here, Golovkin jabs Lemieux to obstruct his vision and set up looping punches around the guard. The double jab tricks the opponent to keep his guard in the middle, then hits the side of the head with looping shots. With his masterful jab, great counterpunching, and beautiful boxing, Golovkin nullified everything Lemieux had at his disposal. If you want to see more in-depth boxing breakdowns and analysis, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything.